Yeah, well, welcome to another episode of the Bisicast. This week, yeah, it's Tuesday again. Last week I wanted to take a bit more time for the God Save the Groove compilation to check it out a bit further. Yeah, and this week I've got new music and, of course, well, some of SHM hype later then, hopefully. If I actually set up everything correctly. So I have to play now less of these tracks basically, and then a bit more of SHM to get us hyped for Swedish House Mafia in Stockholm. Yeah, and I will of course talk about the very unfortunate, I would even say, like a strike of SAS then later then. Some of you are flying with this one and the flights got cancelled and it's all very mad. Yeah, but first of all, I want to talk about the first track. As always, starting with Tech. So hey, Oliver, nice that you tuned in. I mean, if you want to, you can of course be added to the video. I hope that it works with my internet connection. Just tell me if you really want that. It's not very interesting. But anyway, I'm actually happy to see you later this week. Yeah, the first track I'm playing is Raum Acoustic. It was released on Solar last week, and it's titled Good Times. And I'm gonna drop the link just in a bit. Just gonna quickly drop it on Twitter. Yeah. Let's have a chat. Okay, good. Maybe you'll talk with me. You'll talk with me about the tracks tonight. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna hear me well, but yeah, we'll check it out. Oliver is here. Hey, nice seeing you over on Insta. Never done this before. This is a premiere for me. How are you, Oliver? This is exciting. We got Oliver Storgats. For those who are watching on Facebook, Oliver Storgats is now on Insta. He asked me politely to join. Very nice. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Just set up my stream and we'll play some music. And talk about, of course, Swedish House Mafia. And yeah, but Oliver, do you live in Stockholm directly?
If I what?
Or do you live directly in Stockholm or a bit outside?
Oh, no. I live like 3 or 4 hours away.
4 hours away, okay, by car?
3.5 maybe, yeah.
Okay, so you also got a Airbnb or hotel in Stockholm?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, at least you don't have to take a flight, right? So this is very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean many of our friends, like some that I know already, like their flights got cancelled and they're not devastated, of course.
Yeah, that's
absolutely horrible. Yeah. I wanted to talk about this. Yeah, Steve tweeted about this. Yeah, with a huge kind of picture where there's like written down it out of the 175,000 fans that are coming, 35,000 are from abroad, and they have to get somewhere to somehow to Stockholm, and and many of them chose SAS. So this is very devastating.
The arena will be empty when they hit the stage.
Exactly. This is probably their concern. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's not a good thing though. But I mean, it's kind of interesting as well.
Yeah. Just gonna write quickly down to tell you that you're right now watching live and actually we're having a kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I'm always like on two channels. It's always very tough to keep up with this, but yeah. Anyway, I hope to see you. I'll be there for Friday in the morning, so maybe we can meet up like earlier or in the evening. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because I have to set up myself. Like, I've never been to Sweden before. It's gonna be my first time. So, but I'm way less concerned that, for example, in Spain, because you got all the people can speak English there. You can pay by card everywhere. So you're so kind of progressed as a country that that's very that I don't have any like concerns with like communication or whatever. So. Sorry?
You're going alone?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, like, I fly on my own, yeah, and got my hotel on my own. But yeah, the plan was that actually I meet the people like at the event or like before at a pre-party or whatever. Yeah. And that was the plan, but actually now we don't know how many of all those people will be there, because I'm also part of Swedish House Mafia family. Because actually we already have like a size family and an X-Tone family, and there was a huge interest for Swedish House Mafia. So we thought it would be a good idea to kind of open up like this family as well. And yeah, we kind of organized a group where we sharing news and actually we plan an event like a pre-party, but it's now right now that some people will probably not come, is gonna be tough now. So we'll see how this will all turn out. It's all now not sure anything yet. So yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So is there like a place? Have you guys arranged like a Swedish House Mafia to meet up or?
Yeah, actually, it's in the state of planning right now. So actually, I believe we got a venue there now. Actually, I'm not very much involved like in this organizing the venue and stuff. Like other people do that. But yeah, we'll see now. It's a bit complicated now with this SAS, and we don't know whether it's gonna be happening now. It's very, yeah.
But I mean, there will definitely be Swedish House Mafia fever all over Stockholm.
Yeah, sure. Like, I mean, there's also like there are also some other guys doing some meetups. So if not, we're gonna join them. We'll see. It's now. Yeah, now with these cancelled flights by SAS, it's now way complicated. Now more complicated than it was planned. So yeah, we'll see. Like the next until I don't know, Thursday or Friday, we're gonna know more. Yeah. So which day are you going? Also Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got also my ticket for Saturday.
You do sessions on Friday and on Saturday as well, actually.
Yeah.
So we're getting the studio and then
cool.
Have some drinks and hit the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely some inspiration there now, right? To go in the studio and produce some music with this. So yeah, I believe you. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm playing a new release, I believe, on Tour Room, Friends Within. The track's called Been a While. You can probably hear it slightly, or at least quietly in the background, because I want to hear you, Oliver. That's actually. Yeah. It's certainly. I'm interested how this will turn out with Stockholm in general. Like I was so looking forward, to meet all the people, and right now, actually, I'm a bit down because some of the people can't come. Maybe the most. I don't know. Like I don't know who booked via SAS or not. Yeah. We'll see. Because will you also meet other producers that are coming to the show, like from abroad?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
not that I planned, but I mean, I'm sure I'll meet a lot of people in the industry and other producers and artists.
Yeah.
And gigs. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
Forward. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people there, so.
yeah, like you know, that's like for me as a you know, as an observer of the scene, like it's kind of like I wasn't really like, I don't know how to phrase this. I didn't plan it initially to go there, but then some of my friends, I saw many are coming to Stockholm, and then I thought, yeah, well, why not? Because actually, like my main motive was, you know, to meet up the friends, you know, like all the people that we, and actually, you know, connect us together, like a second ADE, and you know, Swedish House Mafia is a bonus for me. So
it's almost like we can, like, you know, like ADE, because there will be almost the same people there. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Like we share like all our we share like our like, you know, the same taste for the music, you know, and I'm just, you know, very surprised that Swedish House Mafia has still, you know, such a strong, you know, well, I would say like the people are still so you know, hyped for them, and you know, wants to go to see them live, because I wasn't like 5 years ago. You know, because for me, like, I never saw Swedish House Mafia like as Swedish House Mafia. For me, there were like always 3 separate producers that I loved all equally, basically, almost. Yeah, maybe Ingrosso the least, but that's because, you know, like he had like 2 releases like that he did solo, and back then, you know, and the rest were collabs, so you didn't know what he did, what he didn't. Same goes with SHM, with Extra Ingrosso later then. So yeah. You know, I just believe I got a way different, you know, approach to Swedish House Mafia in general. Like, I don't see them as Swedish House Mafia. Like, for me, that's like 3 guys, you know, like that I like. I mean, like, Axwell did so much amazing music, you know, both really housey and then uplifting house. Like, I remember Center of the Universe Remote, that was absolutely fantastic. His Tokyo by Night remix, he just got 5 years old this week, or I believe on Sunday or so, and I thought, oh my goodness, am I really that old already? Right? So, Tokyo by Night remix, 5 years old already, can't imagine, insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, I'm impressed because of that reason, because, I mean, it's more than, it's almost 6 years ago they released their precious single. I can't even remember the name now.
Yeah, the first single was I believe 1, or was Miami to Ibiza earlier? I can't remember.
Don't You Worry Child.
Oh, you mean Don't You Worry Child? Oh, yeah, well,
yeah,
that's
and
like.
And they are still that type as a band. I mean, so that must mean something.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was a huge radio hit, and yeah, put them a bit to the mainstream, I believe, as well. Because yeah. Because yeah, they you know, they got more recognized, and you know, without the this one less tour, it wouldn't be probably as hyped, you know, as it was then. And many people have this opinion. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you let me one last question? What do you think of them? Like, do you enjoy them as Swedish House Mafia? Do you also like them 3 separately, or?
I mean, I like them separately, and I don't know if I like Swedish House Mafia now. I mean, it's hard to say, but I mean, of course, you know, they were the reason why I started making my own music. So.
Yeah, for me it was also one of the reasons. Yeah, another one was Avicii. Yeah, Avicii was even stronger for me.
We have no idea what the music will sound like now.
Exactly. Yeah, we have no idea, and also
that's the interesting part.
And also they don't do anything different as Swedish House Mafia than they do as the separate producers. So okay, maybe Swedish like Steve Angelo did now a bit of a deeper, more electronica kind of down-tempo album with Human last year, but apart from that, you know, they're still the same producers. So it's not like they have different aliases and one is the more, I don't know, big room or EDM, the other one is more underground or so. That's not the case. So yeah, and we don't know what to expect from the show. So we don't have any single, we don't have any preview or whatever, what to expect. So it's the total surprise. So actually we should be kind of jealous on those that will watch them later because they know what's going to be happening.
They should feel massive pressure.
Yeah. We'll see how this will turn out.
Stockholm is going to be boiling with Swedish House Mafia fever, and I mean, if the records are what people didn't expect, or maybe that's what it should be. I mean, what people didn't expect. I don't know, but in a good way, of course.
Yeah. I just hope for the best. I have really no expectations. First time where I go somewhere and I have zero expectations. So I'm just looking forward to the people, first of all, because when I compare this to Liverpool this year, where I was for a third party, you know, for the live show concept in Liverpool at Olympia. In February this year, I really wanted, you know, to have a great time with the boys, to kind of feel the music, you know, be in a state of euphoria or whatever, and it was absolutely fulfilled. Even it was better than I expected. I could have even dreamed of, because I was so surprised by how I can listen or like experience this kind of music, and one of my favorite kind of music, because I really love the boys for years now, and this recent album is no exception. So yeah, I was totally blown away, and this time none of that. So for Swedish House Mafia, I have no expectations. I don't know. We'll see. Either it will be shit or it will be professor shit, as Axwell once said.
Yeah,
so
I really hope
good stuff.
so. I mean, with the whole production as well, I hope it's something that we've never. I mean, we've seen pyro and, you know, visuals and, you know. So what can you do next? I mean, you can't do what Prida does. And
Yeah, well, I haven't been to a Prada show yet, but I saw it. It's massive. Yeah, because actually, I don't know. I never kind of felt the urge to. I mean, I wanted to go to Epic 3.0 to New York once. You know, I was checking for flights and whatever because I got the visa, no problem. But
when was that?
Oh my goodness, that was 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know, like when it was first time really the urge to go to see an Epic show. You know, Eric Prydz in concert. But now, actually, that I got older, you know, you get a bit more, I don't know, like relaxed, don't have this fire anymore, I don't know, as I maybe used to have. I mean, I still have someone, like, I really enjoy what I'm doing. I still enjoy, you know, looking for new music, discovering new artists or producers. But, you know, it's not really like I want to go, like, somewhere now, so, like, for 100%, you know, this was also, like... Swedish House Mafia also felt like a peer pressure. I don't know, like it sounds maybe a bit dumb, but I don't know, like you know, as I have zero expectations, that, you know, it's just like, you know, usual, you know, the usual stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, Oliver, we see each other on Friday, the latest, I believe, and if everything, I mean, I got a very early flight. I really have to check out how to get to the airport because I live the other side of Vienna. Which hotel? I would have to look up. I looked it up today. It's not too far away from it's not in Stockholm center, but it's, I really have to look up because otherwise I don't know. Like, it's when the Tele2 Arena is to the south of the city, right? Then I am to the west. I'd have to look up. I am at what is it called? Not too far away from Arstadal. So this is. I don't know whether you understand this because I'm or you say Årstaberg.
Oh, yeah, Årsta, yeah. Årstaberg.
Årstaberg, yeah. I'm around there. The station. So in this region. I believe it's the Brøndby Hotel that I'm staying. So it's really one train station or 3 or 4 bus stations away from the Tele2 Arena, which is very cool. Yeah. And from this Årstaberg, I can also go via this new I read this today. Talk out about how this train service is called. I saw it somewhere. This new one, I believe it started like 4 years ago. So this Pendeltåg, yeah. Or Pendeltåg, yeah. However, like this, this train, like we're just going. And this is also going to Stockholm City. So within 10 minutes or so. So this is also very, very well connected there. Yeah, sorry, my Swedish is not existent because, well, I speak only 3 languages, but it's not enough. So only I really want to.
Swedish after this weekend.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm willing to learn. I know tack. Tack is like thank you, right? Yeah.
No, it's like fuck off. No, just kidding, man.
No, that's it. Yeah. I mean, like after around 1.5 promille, like you understand every language in the world. So if we are up for drinking,
Yeah.
No, this is so great. This is so great because like in Slavic languages we understand each other. Like this is so great. Like if we want to, of course. So I was talking about like when I was at vacation like last summer, we had people from Montenegro, from Czech Republic, from Poland, from Slovenia, and we kind of understood each other. It was very cool. So very unique experience. So hope to experience that too when I'm up there. Okay, Oliver, I will continue with some tracks I want to present tonight because I received some very nice stuff, some techie stuff, some prog stuff. So if you want to I mean, like you can still stand by and I will just talk a bit more like to the camera now. Because I really enjoy talking to you, but I want to also to play some music, and that's what the Bisicast is about. What do you feel like? Do you want to stay in, or did you disconnect? Is the question. Because I see that there's no connection to you now, Oliver. Okay. Yeah, for those who are watching afterwards, I just had a talk with Oliver Storgarts. A Swedish producer, progressive house producer that I know for quite a while right now, and yeah, I'm always up for supporting him. So thank you very much. Yeah, Oliver disconnected, and yeah, I played you before. Friends Within, been a while on Tour Room, and the new Ofire one. Maybe I'll come back to the Ofire one again. So yeah, thank you very much, Oliver, for this very nice talk. It was something different. Too much technology. Someone wrote in the chat over. That was on Instagram. So yeah, unfortunately, I guess I can't record this. So I would really love to let you see him. But it was something new, and yeah. To quickly talk about this Ofire track, because Ofire really makes only fire. It even rhymes. Bom bom bom. Better than regular soup. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was very nice to talk to Oliver. I should do this more often, but then I would have to kind of arrange it like properly, so it's a bit better. Yeah. So Ofire really mixes up all the elements for tech very well. Like we have the hi-hat in the background. So really a great groove going. So yeah. So Jonas joined over on Insta, thank you so much. Yeah. And you know, also what's so special about Ophia's tracks is that they usually go around the vocal, so it really builds up the track all around the vocal. This is a bad idea. Okay, I should be back now. Update. No. Bedtime. Ah, Jonas, no problem. No problem. That makes sense. Because I was wondering why it was cut off, you know. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Okay, hope to see you and Oliver, Jonas. See you on Friday. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. This is always an honor, and yeah, something fresh, something new to the Bisicast, because it usually looks roughly the same. Yeah. So back to the track. Ophia featuring Cat Connors, Somewhere Special, out on Defected last week, the club mix. That's that. Added it to the playlist. As always, there's going to be a playlist at the end of the show. Yeah. Yeah, so I mentioned very nice track with nice also transitions within the different parts. So definitely check this out. And maybe one more that I want to play, like from the techier side, or maybe two more, is this one, Latese, I believe he's called, Taiko, a bit deeper one, from what I hear. Yeah. Reminds me of, I heard this somewhere. Like this was out on the label Connected. A bit of a deeper vibe now, but I enjoyed it very much. So let's check it out. Okay. So really ongoing, juicy vibe there. Yeah, and also thanks Gockman for for tuning in. So this is La Techo with Taiko. I'm gonna just quickly drop it to the playlist. I believe what I did now. It's always, you know, when you do like so much stuff at once. Yeah, I did this. Okay, so let's copy the link and copy it here. Out on Connected. Yeah, very nice breakdown. Really slowing it down and then building it up again quickly for the next drop. Very exciting. And still keeping this kind of deepish vibe. So I really have this kind of dark atmos, you know, in the background that makes the track, you know, kind of deep. Yeah, but yet very nice track. So for the warm-up, perfect. Or like something like, you know, for in the bar for the background. Very cool. Also has a small vocal in the breakdown, around 3 minutes in, then builds it up again. Yeah. And this piano, yeah, this reminds me of Shake It, Move a Little Closer. I remember the DJPP Terrace remix from 2012, and I believe someone also remixed this a couple of years ago. This was the main reason I believe why I added it to my library. And yeah, up next, what I also want to support, that goes into a bit more progressive / techno direction, somewhere in between, is the track called Arcadia, the Stan Kolev and Matan Kaspi remix. You'll love this, because I love it. Well, this is actually not the reason, but I wanted to present it to you because I believe Stan Kolev is for a long time in the biz already, and is doing like kind of progressive mixed up with techno and tech house. It's very very unique, like from the style. So let's definitely check it out. Citizen Kane and Hayes M are the original artists, and yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, I really love that vibe already. So in love. It's, you know, kind of darkish, but still progressive, a bit of techno in there. Wild mix. So yeah, let's check this one out. And I'll meanwhile drop the link. Check it out if this is on Spotify. Yeah, later up. Oh, this one is not on Spotify? Okay, this is surprising. Maybe it's just... we have the end, yeah. Spotify algorithm doesn't like the end. And obviously not the track. This track is not on Spotify, which is surprising. Okay. Let's check if the original is up there. It's not the mix, but at least. No. Okay. But really, check it out. Feel you know, the tech flow, whatever. Okay, this track is not on Spotify, which is surprising. So I'll check if there's a SoundCloud link. I mean, this is happening sometimes. You know, it's not something new or something old or something whatever. Okay. And I got another very cool tech track that I want to show you. Yeah. So it's on YouTube, that's what I see, and it's also on SoundCloud. So I'll drop the SoundCloud link. So I still call it personally. Yeah, because I believe it's still only on Beatport, so maybe it will be released later. I love really this progressive vibe, you know, I'm so in love with progressive, you know the deal. And yeah, it's absolutely sick, you know, to kind of feel, you know, in love with this vibe and just, you know, still, you still kind of can you know, can dance to it. And yeah, very thankful for this kind of music that exists. So yeah, I've already mentioned you can feel like different elements. Yeah, this track, Jig, is, I already mentioned it, Citizen Kane and Haze M with the track Arcadia in the Stan Kolev and Matan Kaspi remix. So I'll send you the link maybe on private, it's probably the best. Because it's a very long-ass title, but Stan Kolev is doing amazing music. I believe I just discovered 2 tracks or so by him. And yeah. And you know, I was very surprised. I need to look for you now. Wait. So I don't know, when we talked on Facebook the last time, that's why I need to look for you. Yeah, but it's very, very cool. So really, you should really enjoy the vibe because it's rare nowadays. G, can you help me out with your name on Insta? Sorry, on Facebook. Very thankful. Because it takes now so long to look for you. Yeah. I got you. Park Gonzalez. Okay. Took some time, but I got you. Sorry for that. Yeah. So I sent you the link on Facebook direct. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to play definitely this one. The next one is the track by Don't Blink. So I was actually telling you this about like earlier on the Facebook, sorry, on the Insta story. But yeah, definitely check this one out. Citizen Kane, Haze M, Arcadia, Stan Kolev and Matan Kaspi remix. Yeah, you will love it. You'll love it. It's like for the progressive lovers like me, it's definitely progressive heaven. So, but with a deeper touch to it, like deeper techno-ish touch to it. But I don't mind as long as you have like these progressive, you know, vibes, these atmospheres, you know, that gets, you know, stick, you know, to the progressive, you know, vibe of the track. It's always the best. Yeah. So that's that, and yeah. And then we have, now we can get excited because the next one is an absolutely monster, a bassline monster, and I love this. Like when I will try to recreate my initial reaction to the drop. Don't Blink, To The Beat, the Scapes remix. The original is also amazing, and there's also another remix. A free remix package, like original plus 2 remixes. Don't Blink, the project by Styline. Let me check on Insta if this is already up, but I believe it should be. Yeah. Don't Blink, To The Beat, out on their own. No, it's not on their own label. It's on Country Club Disco, and this is the Scapes remix. So really something very, very nice. I'll try to recreate my kind of reaction to this one. So yeah. Let me check if I can add them all. So Blink, To The Beat, they all write in caps. Add Scapes. Scapes probably tough to recreate. Scapes in the area should be. I hope that's him. So. So sick, I love it. Imagine dropping this at our pre-party. People would go wild. Damn. Now I always love to sing the bass line. Sing melodies, I'm singing everything. Except vocals. My vocals I am also singing, but I'm bad at it. Sick one, sick one, sick one, sick one. Don't Blink to the Beat Scapes remix out now on the label Country Club Disco. With the original and the Mr. Tape remix, and the Scapes remix we are listening to now. Yeah, so absolutely sick bass line. So in love with this one. Yeah, now there's also like mixing up sounds. Yeah, but yeah, absolutely sick one. Yeah. Thanks Steven for the like, and also Dennis. Yeah, and I hope that, yeah, for those who are watching, feel free to share, of course, if you enjoy what I'm doing. And yeah, up next I got an idea for you that I haven't heard yet, so it's gonna be very, very exciting. So I want you to kind of fill it in between. Absolutely sick one by Scapes. Don't Blink to the Beat. Yeah, that's that. And yeah, up next an ID. So I'm actually interested in how this will sound like. Also, what I like very much about this remix is they really take the time to finish the track and really, you know, properly, you know, go to the outro. And yeah. Hi Jay, thanks for tuning in. Don't Blink to the Beat, Scapes remix. Yeah. Don't Blink, the new project by Styline, was earlier also released on, you know, tracks released on Criteria a lot earlier. I mean Susumi, back then it was still Susumi, and yeah, and also part of 1001 Tracklist. It's also like doing great work there. Yeah, ID time. So it's gonna be like more of a throw, like a feedback now. So I'm very interested how this will sound like. Yeah, I'm always, you know, up for, you know, for open feedback there. So yeah, haven't heard this yet, so we'll see how this will sound like. Interesting atmospheric sounds. Cool electro. Impact sound there, very loud. Another one. I think it's coming up now for the drop. Okay, I believe we won't hear a drop here. That's how it sounds like. So yeah, it's very tough for me to kind of judge it all over because it's like more of an atmospheric sound. So yeah, it sounds very interesting, something for the breakdown, I would say. Yeah, and yeah, definitely build a track around it. So either with a drop or like you know what I meant, like 4 to the floor drop, or you know, electronica drop or something. This is very interesting atmospheric sound. Almost like a cinematic score, I would even say. So yeah, definitely keep it up, and yeah, was very interesting to listening, you know, to this kind of sound. Wow, Jeek just told me over on Instagram that Styline was here in Peru the past month. Yeah, I believe I saw that on his stories. Yeah, cool. And you met him, as far as I can read it. So this is very, very cool. Yeah. And up next, I got another one by my boy Gavin. So I also mentioned him over on my Insta story. So Gavin has a new track out. The track is called sorry, Nero. So SHM Nero, and yeah, so Nero just like the band from Crush, or like producer collective Crush on You. So and Nero. Is it on? Yeah, there we go. It's very. I told you it's a very strange algorithm that they have over on Spotify. Yeah, cool, dude. Yeah, he's absolutely great. I talked to him during ADE. Absolutely cool. Like such a unexpected drop. You know, you wouldn't actually kind of feel that it's a drop like this coming up. But yeah, very thankful for Gaben for releasing this. Yeah. As always, added to my playlist on Spotify and will release after the show. So yeah. Yeah, very mixed with all this different stuff. Yeah, one more that I want to play, and it sounds very interesting. A bit like old school electro mixed with certain stuff there. Sandra is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? And Stevie as well. Nice that you tuned in as well. When are you heading to Swedish House Mafia? Steve? Or Stevie? Yeah, the breakdown is very nice in this one. Yeah, absolutely. A very creative idea, and yeah. And I also like the build-up, so it really gets you excited for the drop. It still stays very progressive, so I like it a lot. Yeah, what else do I want to play? Yeah, the next one. This one is not out yet, I believe, because I haven't seen this yet. This cannot be out yet because I've received it as a promo, and I want to support it as I like it. I'll just check out quickly when it's going to be released. It was played already by some guys. Oh, this one takes still a while. Okay, shoot back now. Let's just go for a moment. So yeah, I received an amazing track today. That will be released in a month. It's called Vitamin, and it's by Andy Silva. And yeah, I hope that's fine. I'm playing this, but I believe when I receive it as promo, then it should be fine. Very old school-esque electro. And yeah, it will be out in a month's time. I mean, you can find it already on the internet, so this shouldn't be a problem when I play like this. But I actually don't know who. Actually, I don't know the producer, but I really want to give this a play. And tell me what you're not coming. Okay, so you haven't told me that. But check out this bass face electro-esque, amazing one. Very nice hi-hat choice there. Fits to the, like, this kind of dirty vibe very well. Yeah, absolutely sick. So yeah, what else I wanted to play? Have to check. So cool. Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely want to play 2 or 3 more. This one is absolutely cool. Andy Silva Vitamin will be out in a month's time. So it will take still a while, but at least you can get excited for it now. And yeah, as I skip through it, talk over it, shouldn't be a problem. Breakbeat breakdown, amazing. But to me, it sounds a bit too noisy. The mix could have been a bit cleaner to my ears. But like the general idea with this old school electro bass line is na 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 na. Sick, I love this stuff. And get ready for the next drop. So cool. So unexpected, you know, this is unusual stuff, you know? Very cool. Yeah. So like very, you know, unexpected. Did you plan to come, or was your flight also cancelled? That's what I want to know if you're still watching. Yeah, but all in all, absolutely great stuff. Yeah, so yeah, that's very nice. And I believe now we can actually, yeah, now we're gonna do the new Eric Fritz one, Brief. Yeah, what a shame I can't add this to the Spotify playlist, but I can't get, but I will definitely. No. I love this kind of vibe. So cool. So yeah, thank you very much for this promo. Told you, full support for this one. Could have been a bit mixed a bit cleaner, but all in all, absolutely sick release coming up. Andy Silva with Vitamin. And yeah, up next, thank you for the like. Win Smith, thank you very much for the like. Should be back now. And up next, look who's watching. Mr. Mikael joined us just in time for Camel Fat X Christoph featuring Jam Cook with Brief in the Eric Pritz remix. Gavin just joined. Thank you very much for Nero. I just played it very well done with you know, an amazing breakdown, cool, unexpected drop. So thank you very much for this. When I'm done, you can rewatch it. Well, what I said about it. Anyway, thank you very much for the release. And yeah, this is up next. Brief Eric Pritz remix. So this was very fun. Last week it was played on Criteria on Wednesday, and I thought back then it's very exclusive, or I have to shout this now because I have a very special exclusive shout. When I heard it once on a rap track, and back then, you know, I thought I need to kind of recreate it, and it sounds a bit like exclusive, like this U, so very, you know, longly shouted. And I thought back then, well, exclusive, because before I heard it on Criteria last week, and then, you know, 2 days later it was released. I only heard rips. I only heard, you know, recordings from some guys playing it on his live shows. Yeah. So this is Brief, Eric Pritz remix, 7 minutes 26. Also like this on Spotify, what I absolutely love. I had an amazing discussion, I believe, the other day, or was it even yesterday, I believe, with Yassine from Mighty Records. You probably know them. Exactly, Cheek, like BBC Radio 1. Don't be jealous you got it first. But not for me, for Kryder, obviously. Yeah. I very much love the original. I want to say it was one of my favorite tracks. Last year I opened my year mix with the original last year, although it was released in November. So in November for the whole year is very tough, you know, like because a year mix should represent a whole year. And when a track gets released in November, it's very tough to say, well, it represented the whole year. So it's very tough to say. But yeah, this remix with its drop is also very interesting because it has a very unexpected drop. Because it starts, like the breakdown or like the build-up is a very melodic one, but the drop is very dark, so almost kind of techno-esque. And yeah. to breathe again. And always those two snares by Eric Pritz for the drop. Yeah, the sound is not an unusual one for Eric Pritz, so you heard these sounds by Eric already. Maybe more as Pride or Cyrus D. Oh. I'm very surprised that you used the Eric Pritz alias here and not the Prida alias or Cyrus D alias. So it's probably more for the unconventional stuff, maybe that he's doing that. And then, you know, he uses a bit of the original and adds up some effects and some drum elements. Very interesting to listen to now. Here he changed up the kick and this added this It's very typical for Eric Pritz. Yeah. So actually, it's what I like very much about remixes when they really my internet today is very weird. It kicks me off every 5 minutes. I don't like this, but I hope you bear with me for these last, let's say, 15 to 20 minutes. Because I got one more track coming up, and again, yeah, and one that I enjoyed a lot. Yeah. I can actually play all of them this week, but I don't have to. It's like I want also to present you my favorites from the past week. Actually, it's been almost 2 weeks because, well, last week we had the God Save the Groove special. It's still up on my YouTube channel, so if you want to rewatch it, feel free either on Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so don't miss any video. Usually, I upload it the same night or the day after, because I kind of restream it on Twitch and then I export it to YouTube. I believe this way it works the best, also when it's about the format and everything. Yeah, so that's Camel Fat X Crystal featuring Jam Cook Brief, the Eric Pritz remix. Great work by Eric, but I'm waiting for his Pride of 15 EP. So as like 4 years ago, they're gonna be 3 EPs released. Yeah, can't wait for those, definitely, for sure. Now something more uplifting, more like happy, I would say. For those of you who watched the Ultra live stream will recognize this track. It was released this week on Spinnin'. Lucas and Steve, Inception, the Ultra Live Anthem 2019. And it's kinda, it reminds me of Avicii, straight out. So the vibe, the melody, also the intro, outro, it's very Avicii-esque. Yeah, still in deep sadness every time I think of him. I listen to a track by him. It's bittersweet, as someone on Twitter, I believe Jeremy Olander, I believe, said this. When you listen to a track by Eric Pritz, by Avicii, it's such a bittersweet feeling nowadays. Not bittersweet, is this what I'm drinking today? Nativa green tea, 0%. That is written down, I believe you can't see it. 0% sugar, 0% sweetness. It's a new product, it's not by Pfanne, not the usual one that I drink, but it's by Rauch this time. And I love it. It's more fruity, I would say. Although it's green tea, so it's usually green tea is very bitter, but in that case it's not too much, so I love it. And you won't get fat from it. You get fat from other things. Okay, back to the track. Let's enjoy this uplifting feeling. They change up the melody within the drop, which is very, very nice. I'm just gonna look for it on Spotify. Dum, bum, da da da, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, you can really feel the melody, uplifting feeling. I want to jump to it. I enjoy it so much, I can't help myself, really. Also, like, this effects that they're using now in the background is very Avicii-like. They love to use these effects. Yeah, and I instantly, think of the Ultra live stream, Because I was watching it, and yeah, absolutely, those are Avicii vibes for sure. Yeah, tears dropping, absolutely. Yeah, great vibe, absolutely. Yeah, but it's Lucas and Steve Inception, and actually, this would I believe, conclude what I wanted to play this week. I still want to kind of play a bit of. So you mentioned Swedish House Mafia. Talk about my plans for the last 10 minutes I got roughly left for my favorite Austrian comedian show at around 10 p.m. Central European time. It starts. Not confuse me, I'm also like watching German, for example, shows, and I find them hilarious as well, sometimes. So yeah, really, what I like so much about the track is they really like have a main theme all throughout the track. So although it could have been longer, let's put it this way. Rock. Bam, bam, bam. They really have this theme, also like the uplifting drop. This change in the melody, I love this so much. Very genuine, absolutely cool. Yeah, beautiful, uplifting, really, really cool. Absolutely, like I love this kind of stuff. Like I grew up on this, so I can't help myself. It's very well produced, not too loud, really enjoyable. Yeah. And they take at least here 15 seconds to get the transition to the outro. So, and the outro is then 30 seconds long. So, at least like a glimpse of a bit, good arrangement here. Yeah. So, this is absolutely cool, I would say. Yeah. Okay, what to do now with SHM? It's the huge question. I believe I take the compilation now, because, well, I'll start with my to Bisi, I believe, and I'll talk now about my plans. I mean, I already told you a lot about the plans. When I was talking to Oliver earlier on this stream, but I believe to play a bit of Swedish House Mafia in before the concert that I'm gonna experience is definitely a good idea. So first up, Miami to Ibiza. Of course, very tough to do a review about this because it's a huge classic. And back then, I would say it was, one of the how to phrase this, very, very unique in its own kind, So yeah. Oh, interesting. Is this the instrumental? Yeah. So I dropped you the instrumental. Back then it even had remixes by Sander Van Doorn and Danny Bard. Interesting, I didn't even know that. It was released in 2010. Yeah, but I believe it's a great, kind of compendium to this whole vibe. So, yeah. I am, so as I already mentioned, I'm leaving on Friday, early in the morning. So, it will be very interesting how this will turn out. And yeah, I've already mentioned that I will mention it again because I don't have any. I'm not gonna attack them because I don't feel like it. Yeah, this is one of the tracks that I kinda. So all the tracks by Swedish House Mafia I kinda learned later then. So first for me it was Avicii, and then kinda I felt also in love with Swedish House Mafia. Or like in general, I believe. Expo first, and Expo was eventually at the same time. I can't really remember, but Ingrosso was definitely the last one. So this is what I remember. Yeah. So the melody, the synthy was very unique at the time, and I believe I can tone it down a bit. Yeah. So I'll be there Friday in the morning, and. Yeah, I hope that I'll catch my flight in the morning. Oh my goodness, I'm leaving at 6:20, 6:30 from the airport, so I have to be there at, 5, the latest. And, we're very far to the west and of Vienna, and the airport is very far to the east. So yeah. We'll see how this will turn out. Okay, I believe GQ is still in. I'll be right back on Instagram because my hour is over. And yeah, I'll definitely play 2 or 3 more tracks. So see you in a bit. Yeah. 15 people learned. This is very cool over on Instagram. And yeah, good. So yeah, I should be back now over on Instagram again for the last couple minutes here. Like so roughly 10 minutes to play maybe another Swedish House Mafia one. Yeah. So I believe when I counted all their tracks, this was like six or seven tracks that they released. Of course, the infamous Save the World, obviously, was a very iconic one. Greyhound, obviously. So yeah, you don't really want to skip it, you know, because you just got so in love with these tracks. Very unique synthes back then. The kicks also. We are also talking about the Swedish House Mafia kick. Something like this term exists, you know. So they created like their own instruments. That's how iconic they are, you know. Like also production wise, this is what's so interesting about them. Yeah, and I can't even imagine. I believe one was one of the first electronic music track, but I kind of realized that they were electronic. So. I was listening to one, in clubs, back then, 2010, 2011. One was the shit in clubs. Every time you got excited when this, very, fast kicks, came up. You just like, you know exactly what's coming up. With this crazy, pitched, high pitched sound. This wow, and then Every time I did this in the club, every time. This is how iconic one is, And if you take, of course, this into account, it's absolutely great. But it's history, And the claps, of course, yeah. Around the drop. So now it starts getting interesting when I play one, right? Yeah. And also then later on, of course, with all the different vocalists, Pharrell did the vocals on both Miami to Ibiza and One. Yeah, so absolutely cool. Yeah. So yeah, this is Swedish House Mafia with One. I believe the first track that they did together, but maybe not released. So yeah, I just need to look for the proper version here. Yeah. So yeah, they got all the versions on Spotify properly. So this is very nice for them, like of them to make them like this. There's also the Congo Rock remix, the Casper remix, the Netsky remix. So yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, Albert's watching and down here. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. Just in time for the last tracks, Swedish House Mafia. Yeah, I have no expectations, I've already mentioned, for their, for the show on Saturday that I'm gonna watch. And it's actually a bit unfair because we got the tickets for Saturday and they added the dates, later than on Friday and on Saturday. Sorry, Friday and Thursday. That's how it was. Yeah. And yeah. And also like the build up, you were excited to hear the drop, with these two claps. So yeah, so club culture at its best, I grew up on this basically. So yeah, absolutely sick track, and yeah, it was I believe just the right thing to do, And of course then the iconic melody. So yeah, I believe I heard this, I showed you once these two compilations that got me to electronic music, and one was on one of the compilations. So there was the 2010 compilation, but that was in Finlay. Which are, by the way, now huge stars in Austria. So they are really well booked. They have very popular tracks on the radio. So yeah, definitely props to them because I know them basically since the beginning. And yeah, with these compilations and their earlier tracks. And yeah, it doesn't really meet my taste anymore. But yeah, sometimes it's just like this. Yeah, so I'm not gonna play the original Antidote, but the Tommy Trash remix because I enjoy it more. Tommy Trash has a very iconic bass line, and this track, or Antidote, then later, collaboration with Mike Party, so Rob's Fire, was very very iconic. And I even did a mashup back then with Booster by Billy the Kid, I believe, yeah. Billy the Kid, because back then, in the beginning, he called himself Billy the Clit, It was very nice. But then, nobody took him because it was offending, and he had to change his name to Billy the Kid. So yeah, it's very sad, but yeah, that's just how it turned out. So yeah, from 2011, fantastic remix by Tommy Crash. I still need him back. But it's my third favorite after Lady Dottie The Wealth and Lady Dottie. There is no anti-dot. Wow, wow, wow! This wow, wow effect, it was so cool. Wow, wow, wow! Yeah. Oh, very cool. Okay, and I believe there's only one track to finish it, right? Yeah, but we'll finish it, of course, in our style, right? Not in the usual style, but in a proper style, of course, with Don't You Worry Child, but of course, as you may already imagine, not in the original, but of course, Love at Second Sight. I always stress this, because this is probably one of the most important tracks for both Chris and Tom, Prida and Tom Star. Is of course their Don't You Worry Child remix, which did still so much damage afterwards, after they finished, and also like the whose remix was it? Forgot it. Also a huge remix that made huge impact by I'll have to look up. House Mafia and Ninth Party that was with Antidote and the Tommy Crash remix. And then we have the final track for today. Those were amazing times. Don't You Worry Child. Friday and Tom Star remix. Drop is coming up. Yeah, I love this main room vibe. Yeah, Ali, you just came in time for the last track of tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Swedish House Mafia featuring John Martin, Don't You Worry Child, Prida and Tom Star remix. Absolutely iconic. But for me, Love at Second Sight. In the beginning, I remember why that was the case. So, when Swedish House Mafia released the track, I just started my studies. So it was in the first semester. And imagine, I still haven't finished them. It's insane, but I believe half a year and I'm there. Half a year. Roughly, I would say. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, but something around there. So yeah, and as this, there was Joris One. So, and Joris One was criticized for remixing Don't You Worry Child for selling out. Back then it was a huge thing. Yeah. And for Chris and Tom, there was of course a huge honor to remix this. And why I didn't like it in the first place is very simple, because I was so under the impression of finishing their project, with this huge last tour, that I said I don't allow anybody to remix it. The original is perfect. That was my opinion back then. And and it took, I believe, a year or so till I realized how amazing this remix is. When they finished, their tour, they had this legendary set at Ultra Music Festival back in 2013. That was their last. Kind of track, the last gig. And then there was this huge comeback last year at Ultra. We can actually, of course, criticize that they hide themselves now, hit themselves now. Now they are back, huge comeback. Now this comeback culture is huge, in the music scene in general, I believe. Yeah, final drop of tonight. And I hope to see many of you, for those who watch it later on YouTube. To see many of you in Stockholm this weekend. Hope for those of you who are flying with SAS, I hope that your flights got rescheduled, or you could actually manage to find a different flight. I know it's very hard, but Swedish House Mafia, and I believe it's worth, also to take an extra effort, also financially, to see them. The premiere of their show, basically. So I hope that you will enjoy it. And yeah, I hope to see many of you on Friday the latest. Yeah, and I hope that you will have some fun. Yeah, and one last drop here. And I love, the sit down he did once at a show, Friday. Back then, in 2013 or so, 14. Yeah, hope to see many of you there, and yeah, hope you'll enjoy the show. That you enjoy us, as a community, no matter where you're going. We will announce hopefully something where we, can meet, as a community. Because I believe I won't do a Max Bisi meetup or so, because I'm not anything special, or it would feel very very weird for me to say, well, oh cool, let's do a Max Bisi meetup. Like, I'm just as normal as you all you are, and I will never actually will never overcome my thoughts to organize, like to stand myself higher, because I'm very thankful for the producers that believe in me, that trust me, that really say, well, I would appreciate your feedback, thank you for the feedback. And, it's the little things in life that count, and I'm very thankful. So it always goes both ways, They're thankful for the feedback, I'm thankful that I can help them, and yeah, and I hope to really meet many of you in Stockholm, and hope to have a great time with you. So I'm gonna keep you updated on the socials when about anything with meetings, like meetups on Friday or Saturday, or maybe even Sunday, and yeah, hope to see many of you in Stockholm, and hope that we all have a great time, as both as a community and as fans of Swedish House Mafia. And yeah, can't wait what will await us there at the Tele2 Arena. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed it. Hope to see many of you on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. And yeah, have a great remaining week. And yeah, see you then. Bye. Thanks.